The Contrarian Imp, Charles Chevalier, versus the King of Blue Lock, Karasu Tabito, who is the better playmaker for a team. I'll be comparing their stats, and at the end, we'll see who's the better midfielder for a team environment. The stats we're looking at are playmaking, defense, passing, mentality, and finally their vision. Charles' playmaking is top tier, being able to pull off a Rabona cross that allows Shido and Rin the opportunity to score a goal. Even Charles' first pass, although unpredictable, it still led to a Shido goal, so on his part, that's very good playmaking. For the case of Karasu, he was able to lead to Japan's only 2 goals against France, and that's a feat on its own, but he also allowed for Hiyori to score his goal with him aiming for his head, and that's very high level, and Charles hasn't been able to do something like that. Also, he led to Barrow's goal, but although it was kind of unexpected for Barrow to steal it, although he still contributed, and that was very good from him. While playmaking is level between the two of them, passing definitely is not. Using the Rabona cross again, this move was very high level, and it's something that hasn't been done ever since. And something like this, Karasu just can't do that. While yes, passes are good, they're just not the same level as this. Or even the other pass that Charles gave to Shido. It was unpredictable, it was peak performances combining against each other, and unfortunately Karasu hasn't been able to do this. So Charles gets the edge over him in passing. Defending, though, I think it's a different case. Charles on defense, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. He's been able to block some people and get the ball a couple times when he was on defense. He also was a nuisance in the PXG and France game, so that's very good for him. He even has the feat of taking the ball from Hiyori, which he's a good dribbler, and he has the feat of sacking his life to stop the Kaiser impact, so you gotta give him props, or props are due. But Karasu, he was able to steal the ball multiple times, he knew who the team's nucleus was, and he got the ball from Kaiser, Isugi, and when Isugi was about to shoot the ball in a very dangerous spot, he was able to block him while activating his metavision for the very first time. So, in defense, I'd also say they're pretty level. Now, for mentality, this is where the scale starts to dip in Karasu's favor because, well, when PSG was backed into a corner, he stayed level-headed and he was able to dictate the team, basically saying that, hey, we're gonna need to get Kunigami off of Shido so we can have more scoring options. That's very good for him. He's being the leader of the team. Now, as for Charles, he was very childish. He's 15, so it's understandable, but he was also unwilling to play after things got boring. He didn't want to do anything anymore. Also, he's a contrarian, so he doesn't listen as much, although that has been fixed, I think, in the current stages of the game. So for mentality, that goes to Karasu, and it's not even close. For their vision, they both have metavision, but Charles also has this unique eye type, just like Hugo, and it basically allows him to see the 1% chance, even if their pass course, I think, is completely blocked off. So it's a very powerful eyesight, and if utilized correctly, this could make Charles one of the best playmakers in the entire series. So for vision, I still give it to Charles. While they're both very good for the team, more often than not, Karasu is the better option because of his mentality and his defense. But Charles has more passing, his vision is better, and such. So we're actually going to be looking at one more thing, and that's their stat sheet. Charles' statistics are much higher than Karasu's, so just like statistics, I'm going with Charles as today's winner. Leave any matchup suggestions in the comments.